Hey guys, how's it going? There's this thing called Godwin's Law. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It was developed by Mike Godwin, a attorney in the United States. And Godwin's Law simply states that the longer an argument goes on social media or the internet, the more likely it is that somebody's going to mention Hitler or the Nazis. If you think about it, it's fairly accurate. In fact, Godwin's Law was in 2013 was added to the dictionary as a real term. And here's the deal. Nobody is like Hitler but Hitler. No one is like the Nazis except for the Nazis. And that's the bottom line. Hitler was a horrible, evil human being. The people who engaged in the egregious acts against the Jewish people and homosexuals, Catholics, a whole host of undesirables in their eyes, they're horrible, horrible human beings, okay? But they are who they were. And they're not the barometer for evil, because that level of evil is almost unimaginable. But there's a lot of evil that can go in between there. So you don't have to be even a fraction of what Hitler or the Nazis were to still be a horrible human being. So, when we compare people to Hitler or the Nazis, in a way we're diminishing how evil they were. And we're also saying that someone has to be that evil before we want to do something about it. So we honestly, all of us should try to make an attempt not to compare others to Hitler, the Nazis, or anybody, because there isn't any comparison. They are a record of horrible, horrific evil in a page of history, and they sit there. And any other evil that comes around it will be another page, and hopefully it doesn't. But there's not going to be a comparable evil to that. So, am I making this video in reference to the comments that Press Secretary Sean Spicer made a couple days ago? Yeah. Okay. Now, here's the deal. A lot of people I saw, politicians and the media, a lot of different pundits, were calling for Sean Spicer to be fired because of what he said, where he said that Assad was basically more evil than Hitler. Even Hitler didn't use chemical weapons against his own people. Here's the deal, guys. This is my opinion. My opinion is, should Sean Spicer lose his job for that? No. Not because I'm a huge Sean Spicer fan. At times, he appears like the only press secretary who himself needs a press secretary. But it's not that I think he's so special. It's the exact opposite. I think that he should be treated just like I would want any of the rest of us to be treated. We all say stupid things. We all make mistakes. We all say things we regret. I get it. His job is giving out information. But should he lose his job for that? No. And that's my opinion. I really don't think he should. Nor do I think that any of the rest of you should. And most importantly, why I don't think he should is because he did. He came back out and he gave a heartfelt apology, in my opinion. As a Jewish man, I accepted what he said. I believe that he's no Holocaust denier. He's no Nazi sympathizer. I believe he said something stupid. It was a really stupid mistake. But I believe him when he apologized. And I believe that he regretted what he said. And so we're all going to make mistakes. And when somebody owns up to it and somebody apologizes for it, I can respect that. And for that very reason, I don't think he should lose his job. And, that really honestly doesn't help anything. I have no problem if people want to take a fund together, or, his imposed punishment is he has to go visit Auschwitz, or he has to go down to the Holocaust Museum, which is a couple blocks from the White House. I have no problem with that, because that serves purpose. Because if he loses his job, is he going to like me as a Jew? Is he going to like any of the Jewish people anymore? Is he going to... No, that's not going to do anything. Make the impact of what his statement was, make it real for him. But at the end of the day, he apologized, and I don't think he should lose his job for it. That is my opinion. I can understand why others might differ. But regardless, for all of us, Hitler's Hitler. The Nazis were Nazis. Let's try to break that habit of comparing people to them, because it really does, in some way, diminish how horrific their crimes were. And we never want to do that, because we never want to repeat that towards any people. So y'all have a good day. And who would have thought I'd be making a video defending old Spicy? Y'all take care.